Okay, we are live. Hello. Sorry, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty, and I know that there are, um, let's see, there's a little bit of a delay. So I'm going to kind of just talk to you here for a minute while we have some people getting on. And here's the key to commenting. Is that you're going to want to go sign in on your own YouTube account. If you know how to do that, that's great. You just go to your Gmail account, your Google account, and you always click onto that YouTube. You have a free YouTube account if you've got Gmail. So sign in there so that you can comment. And if not, I don't know if we have this on our Facebook page yet. We may not. So let me look on my little private chat here. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get rolling here. So my name is Cindy Mack, and I'm going to be your host tonight. I think some of you are observing, but comment and let us know who your consultant is. If you let us know who your consultant is and where do you live, because we are doing this really fun contest called Break a State Party in the USA. And so she gets credit for having different people on from different states. And so be sure to write in there the comments, who your consultant is and where you live. Now, the other thing is if for some reason you can't comment in the stream, text her and she'll post your comments for you, okay? And, or if you're on her private Facebook page, then the same thing, comment there and she can transfer your comments on here because we have a giveaway. So when you comment on here and you share your name and where you're from, that's going to go into a drawing as well as along with a tic-tac-toe drawing we're going to do. It's all going to be lumped together. So here's what I want you to do is first off is grab a piece of paper, okay? Grab a piece of paper and on that, it could be a paper towel, it could be a napkin, whatever, get a piece of paper, okay? Ready? Stop what you're doing, go get a piece of paper because this is part of the game. It makes it a lot more fun, okay? This is how you can win. So when you get a blank piece of paper, even if it's a little piece of paper, I want you to draw a tic-tac-toe on it. 2 lines down, 2 lines across, okay? And we're going to be working with that tic-tac-toe sheet, and I'll tell you about it in a second. But let me just back up again. So my name is Cindy Mack. I have been working in the industry for 30 years next month. It will be my anniversary. And I have loved doing these virtual events because it has really, truly allowed us to be able to connect with women all over the country and really educate, share some tips and tricks and hacks, beauty hacks, fun little things, and also really important things that a lot of people don't know about taking care of their skin. And so I've loved doing that. So as you all are jumping on, it's kind of quiet tonight. I've never had it so quiet. Comment of who your consultant is and where you live. And that tic-tac-toe. So this is what we're going to do is as I talk about different products, then if you want that product, if you're saying like, oh, that's great. You may not like want it right today, but let's say you want that product, write it in the tic-tac-toe. Okay, so it's just a fun way to play along. So in the tic-tac-toe, as I'm talking about products, write them in. When you get a tic-tac-toe 3 in a row, I want you to write in the comments tic-tac-toe. Every time you get a tic-tac-toe. So maybe you get one across, one angled, however you do that. Then every time you're going to get, put it in the comments and you will go into the drawing because we're going to do a drawing with all of the tic-tac-toes. So we have radio silence. So let me check here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to bring my special guests on because I have a couple people joining me. And so let me pull them both on. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, we're all here. Yay! Okay, so I've got a couple consultants that are going to be working with us in our in this process of doing the skincare, and I absolutely love it. So, okay, you're having some connection issues. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're on, and hopefully we've got a couple of other participants coming on. So I would love to start off and introduce you to these consultants that are going to help us go through this skincare system. So why don't we start off, Ginny, tell everybody who you are and where you're from and all that good stuff. Oh, wait, have you muted? I muted you. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny Jean. I'm from New Jersey, and I've been running my business for almost 3 years.
Excellent. And any other background stuff?
A
newlywed?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to celebrate my 2nd year anniversary in June.
Oh my gosh, stop.
No, it's probably so bad. Yeah.
How could that be?
I know.
And you graduated from?
Yeah, and I graduated from NJCU with a bachelor in psychology, and just living day by day in this quarantine life.
Yeah, right? Well, this is a fun escape, isn't it? So thanks for allowing us to use your beautiful face as a model. So awesome. Okay, so Marilyn, tell everyone who you are.
Am I muted?
Nope, you're good.
Oh, hi, Marilyn Esquilin. I think I've been with the same amount, 3 years with Mary Kay, and loving it. And what do I have?
You've been using the product for how long?
Oh, I've been using the products for over 30 years.
Wow.
Camera's over here and the screen is up there, so
I know it's hard. Yeah.
Bear with me. Over 30 years. In my 20s, I started in my 20s. This is the first skincare regimen I've ever started with.
Wow, and you've stuck with it.
Using it ever since. Yep.
Wow. So tell them your background and family dynamic.
Background, I'm a pharmacy technician for over 30 years, and I have 2 daughters, Melissa and Tiffany, both nurses on the front line, and my grandson.
And a grandson. Yay. Have you been able to see him?
From a distance, yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, he tells me the other day quickly, I went to see him by the window. He goes, Mima, do you still have germs?
We haven't been able to see you. It's so long.
Oh, that's so cute. And he's so cuddly. That's so hard.
He is adorable. So,
yeah. I'm so glad you could jump on too. Yeah. It's so fun to have you guys. Well, hello. Yay. Hi, Sam. Hi, Norma. So good to see you guys jumping on. Okay, so I'm going to
Norma.
Hey, I want to review and tell you all, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the skincare system and they're going to help. And we're going to give you hacks and tips and tricks, some beauty tips that are really important when you're taking care of your skin that a lot of people don't know. But while we're doing it, we want you to participate. So be sure to say who your consultant is and where do you live in the comments, because we are working to break a state, to party in the USA. And our goal is to have clients and consultants in every single state, all 50 states. And so be sure to comment where you live and who your consultant is, because your name is going to go into a drawing when you do that with your tic-tac-toes. We're going to do one drawing of all of that. So your tic-tac-toe, I'm going to mute you guys real quick. Okay, so your tic-tac-toe, grab a piece of paper. If you didn't hear me at the beginning, grab a piece of paper. I'm going to do 2 lines down and 2 lines across on this piece of paper. I mean, grab a paper towel, napkin, whatever. Stop what you're doing. Get a piece of paper because you don't want to miss this part of it, because this helps you remember, helps you to follow along, and you also win. And we want you to win. We're giving away products, okay? So you are going to do that tic-tac-toe, and every time we talk about a product that you love, that you're like, I want it, you may not be getting it now, but you know you're like, oh, that's something that I would want. Put it in the tic-tac-toe. So write the product in a square. And then once you write the product in a square, then when you get 3 in a row tic-tac-toe, write tic-tac-toe in the comments, so that we know that you got a tic-tac-toe and you go into our giveaway drawing. We'll do the drawing before we sign off. You got it? Excellent. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to start off, you guys, with the basics of skincare, and I'm going to weave in some little beauty hacks and some spa treatments as we go. So the first thing that you're going to want to know and remember is, when you put together a basic skincare system, you want the system to consist of a cleanse, exfoliate, tone, moisturize, and protection step. But most people don't do that. They just skip steps and we just wash our face, moisturize. We're lucky if we can even do that, right? The other thing I want to tell you, that's important that you're doing all of those things. The other thing that's important is that you not mix those steps with different product lines. Like let's say you use this brand for your cleanser and this one for your moisturizer. We call that using a Mickey Mouse cleanser, a Donald Duck moisturizer, and you're gonna get goofy results when you do that. Because what happens is oftentimes I get clients and they go, you know what, I'll use something for a little bit, but I'm always having to change it up because my skin starts to react. Well, really, it's because those products are starting to not like each other. They weren't tested and formulated to work together. And so you start to have issues with your skin. So really, as you've heard from us, Marilyn and I both have been using this product for over 30 years and stuck with the same products. Now, we may have adjusted certain formulas and different as our skin has changed throughout the years, but using a system, you get the best results. Okay, got it? Great. So let's see. All right. Let's see. Are we getting, okay, good. We've got some people jumping on from Facebook too. I love it. All right. So we're going to start off now. Remember, I said your system needs to have cleanse, exfoliate, tone, moisturize, and protect. Well, we were very aware that most people were skipping those steps. And so the company came out with a 4-in-1 cleanser. Okay. This 4-in-1 cleanser is amazing because it has your cleanse, mask, tone all in one step. We do have a repair line, which is stronger than our 4-in-1 Time Wash 3D. This is awesome for people in their late teens all the way through, maybe their 40s, but as soon as you start to see deeper lines, you start to see your skin losing its elasticity and getting discoloration, you're going to want to switch to our repair cleanser. And the repair cleanser is stronger and has more repairing ingredients, and it's amazing. Ginny is going to model for us and demo our 4-in-1 cleanser. So Ginny, will you share with them the cleanser you use, the formula, as well as the tool that you are going to use with it?
Of course. Hello, everyone. So my cleanser that I use with Mary Kay is our Time-Wise 4-in-1, is our age minimized 4-in-1 cleanser. And on the back, it's purple because my skin type is combination. And the tool that I use to cleanse my skin every day, every night, all the time is our Skin Vigorate Sonic brush, which works amazing. So I just turned it on. I added some water on there. I'm gonna put a little bit, a small drop. Can you guys see? A small drop of the cleanser. And then I'm just gonna go ahead. It's actually vibrating, so it's pulsating, and I actually have a little bit makeup on, so that's gonna cleanse the makeup off, as well as reach the skin areas where I cannot reach with my fingers. So my pores, it's gonna get in between the little crevices of my nose, and I love it because it's lathering as I'm cleaning my skin. A lot of the times, if your cleanser isn't lathering, sometimes people don't feel satisfied with their cleanser. But our Mary Kay cleanser is amazing.
Now, let me ask you, how does it feel? How do the brushes feel on your skin?
Feels amazing. It's like massaging my skin, and I could feel the vibration around certain areas.
Now, are the bristles soft, or are they kind of feeling rough?
Oh, the bristles are extremely soft. I could keep doing it. The brush has a timer for like 60 seconds, so it just stopped, but I could go again.
I know, right?
Which I usually do, but.
That is so awesome. Well, I love that brush, and they say you get 85% cleaner when you use a facial cleansing brush. And the other thing is that the pulsation is, that's the sonic part, and they model that after I'm going to mute you. They model it after like the way that bees go to a flower and they pulsate to get the honey out. And I mean the pollen, sorry, I always say that. The pollen out of the flowers, and because they don't want to leave any behind. If you've ever seen a bee actually pull the pollen out, like it's clean. And that's because it pulsates and it loosens. So it loosens the skin. Loosens the dirt out of the pores. And so, and then how about, what else did you feel in the cleanser? Because I know there's a little bit of an exfoliant.
So the cleanser, in the cleanser, I love it because it's jelly. But not only that, it has the little beads inside, and those beads have vitamins, antioxidants, just to keep that elasticity of my skin, because it does have anti-aging benefits in it, and I would love to keep my skin the way it looks, but just continue to preserve my skin from the environment, pollution, the sun. I want to make sure that I'm getting the benefits from my cleanser every day and every night when I clean my face.
I'm glad you said that, because I had mentioned that it cleanses and exfoliates and it tones, but it also has an extra set of beads, which is the 4-in-1. That fourth thing is a 3D complex, an age-fighting complex, and that's what's in that second set of beads to do exactly what Ginny said. It's the antioxidants and anti-aging part of it. So she's getting clean. The gel she talked about is because she's combo to oily. And so she's showing you how it has little beads into the, yeah, there you go. And hers is clear and it's a gel because she's combo to oily. The people who are normal to dry are going to use a cleanser, and theirs is going to be creamy. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so thank you. And she's also using a washcloth, which is really important. They use a damp washcloth because it really gets the rest of the cleanser off. That's a big mistake a lot of people do, is they don't use a washcloth, and it leaves a residue of cleanser on their skin. And oftentimes that's part of the problem with breaking out, is because not really getting everything off, and you want to use a washcloth instead of just splashing. So awesome. All right. So the Skin Vigorate is 75. It comes with one head, and then it also has another head, the massager for any serums that you have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. So you're nice and clean. Yay. Okay, so we're now going to move on to Marilyn, and Marilyn is going to be our model for our treatment. So let me first review. So Ginny just did cleanse, mask, tone. Okay, the next obvious step would be moisturizer, right? So cleanse, mask, tone, moisturize. If you have any questions, post them in there, and our consultants and my assistant are going to help you. And yay. All right, love it. Hi, Christina. I love it. Okay, so you've got the first 3 steps of your regime, but the next one would be moisturize, and then the last one would be your protection, which would be your sunscreen or your foundation, okay, your protection. Well, our skin, if you're a minimalist and you say, Cindy, that's all I'm going to do, like I'm a wash and go kind of girl, I'm going to age gracefully, I'm totally cool with that, just give me something simple. Well, then your miracle set is for you. You've got your 4-in-1 cleanser, your moisturizer, your day-night moisturizer is awesome. You have an eye cream because you need to treat your eyes different. Boom, you're ready to go. But most people are like, I'm not going to age gracefully. I want to fight it all the way. And so I want things that are going to make my skin glow. I have blemish problems. I have blackheads, or I have fine lines and wrinkles, or I have discoloration. So those little extra little things that we need, those little extras, that's where our spa treatments come in. Okay, so we've just cleansed our face. Now we're going to use a spa treatment, and that's where Marilyn is going to model our charcoal mask. This is our most popular treatment. Now we do have another one. In fact, Ginny, do you have a microdermabrasion that you would want to play with? Do you have one handy? I'm going to show it if you want to use it, but you don't have to. Here's the microdermabrasion. Microdermabrasion is a deep exfoliant. And my 2 treatments that are the most popular, that people get the most benefits from when it comes to just the regular, really what we need, is that microderm deep exfoliant and the charcoal mask that Marilyn's going to use. So I'm going to have Marilyn go ahead and do the charcoal mask, because it's going to take time to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and have her talk about it and put it on, and then I'll talk about the microderm while we're letting it dry. So go ahead, Marilyn. Let me unmute you, and I will mute Ginny. Go ahead.
This is my favorite. I mean, I love the way it smells. It's like you're going to a spa. And excuse me if I look cross-eyed, but my camera is lopsided. So
you're good.
It's my favorite. I have oily skin, so I always have trouble oily everywhere, maybe my T-zone. So, and this has navy bean extract. It has honeysuckle. I'm reading it, salicylic acid. For those with combination skin, you tend to break out a little bit. So it does have a little bit of the salicylic acid in it. And it pulls double weight in impurities. It pulls it all out. So it's an activated charcoal.
Mm-hmm. And so she's going to use the application brush, yep. And she's going to put it on with that because it's easier to spread, and she's going to stay away from her eyes. because the eye area right here underneath your eye and your lids, you never want to get any products around here unless it says eye. And we're going to talk about your eyes in a second. So she's putting a nice coat, like a thin coat, nothing too heavy, so that she can get good coverage, but that it's not too thick, because you don't want it too thick because then it takes forever to dry and you really don't see it working if it's too thick. And the scent that she's smelling, so it has like a peppermint, right?
Peppermint, honeysuckle, navy bean.
Those are the three main ingredients. The honeysuckle calms the skin. I mean, the peppermint calms the skin. The honeysuckle is really
an antioxidant.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. And the navy bean extracts, and it works. It targets the appearance of the skin discoloration.
It's a brightener.
Yes, and the salicylic acid helps to dissolve the dead cells from the skin.
Yeah, because that's the part that you guys, we don't realize that sits there. And even if you aren't prone to breaking out, it actually just is not great. It clogs your pores when you aren't taking those dead cells off. And also you're not able to have your foundation doesn't lay as nice. So if you've got black blemishes, it pulls out. The activated charcoal pulls out 100 times its weight in toxins. Crazy, the magnetic pull. So we're going to let it dry, and then Marilyn's going to show us the results here in a minute. So I will mute her mic, and then we're going to talk about the microdermabrasion. And so just wave at me, Ginny, if you've got it, but if not, it's not a big deal because I'm going to just talk about it. Okay, great. Okay, so the microdermabrasion, it comes as a set, this little set, because the scrub part of it is an exfoliant that everybody needs, because when you use a regular scrub, like an apricot scrub, you're going to slough off dry dead cells. But when you use the microdermabrasion, you actually take off multiple dermis layers of skin. It is crazy, right? And so what's so good about that, yay, we have a tic-tac-toe. Yay, Sam, love it. All right. So the great thing about, I'm going to kind of change our little view here, about the microderm is that, so the scrubs slough off dry dead cells. Microderm takes off multiple dermis layers of skin. And think about the discoloration that you have on the surface from past breakouts, scars, fine lines and wrinkles. Just think of the texture of your skin. Sometimes you feel like it should feel like a baby's bottom. If you are doing a regular system, your skin texture will be incredibly soft. The microdermabrasion, you'd have to go to the dermatologist to get this treatment. And then after a week, and you'd pay $150 and then you'd be like, I want it again, but it's $150. This microderm, it's the same quality of the crystals, but you can use it in your shower twice a week for a fraction of the cost. This set is only $55, and it mine lasts me about 6 months, because you use a little bit and you do it 2 times a week. It's awesome. The second step, and so you rinse it off in the shower, is a lot easier. Then when you get out of the shower, you would do the second step, because the second step is actually a chamomile calming effect, and it's a pore minimizer. So it actually, yay, Norma got tic-tac-toe too. The pore minimizer, this helps to refine your pores, calm the skin down. It's great to use even when you're not using the microderm if you feel like you have large pores. It's really good. So that's your microderm for $55. Love it. Charcoal mask is only $24, and some people do it as a multi-masking, and they do a moisture renewal on the outer part of their face and the charcoal through the center. It depends on your skin type, but it's really, really using both of those are great for all skin types. It's wonderful. All right, yay. Okay, love it. Thanks, you guys, and definitely make sure that you put where you're from and who your consultant is in there, because we're going to combine all the tic-tac-toe. Every time you get tic-tac-toe, every time you get 3 in a row, type it in here. And those of you who put your consultant's name and where you live, that's going into the drawing as well. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're going to check on Marilyn. So let's do another little group view. How's it drying? It's still drying, right? Now, this is what's going to happen. As it's drying, it goes on dark gray, as you can see. It starts to dry as a light gray. So you're starting to see the color change. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to be able to get the results. you'll start to see little black dots where the oils and impurities are coming out. That's what's fun, because this is instant gratification, and so is the microdermabrasion. It's something you're going to see the results immediately. So as it dries, you see little black dots where the oils and impurities, and if there is a breakout happening, if she's about to have a breakout, you would see a white dot, like literally bam. Now let me tell you about some hacks, my favorite hacks. Jenny, do you have a favorite charcoal hack?
I do.
Okay. Tell us what else you could use the activated charcoal for.
So the activating charcoal, if your significant other has smelly feet, or if you have smelly feet yourself, if you put it at the bottom of your foot, it literally pulls out the toxin and it reduces the smell. So even if they wear sneakers and socks every day, it should be a treatment they do like once or twice in the week, and you'll see a difference. So just
yeah, I love that. And it's true, because a lot of what are the toxins in our body, sometimes we don't realize, like when you're sick or you're feeling achy or you're just feeling not like energized, a lot of times you could do that, put that charcoal on the bottom of your feet, and it pulls out any toxin. So it's so good. Yay. Oh, thank you for posting, Marissa, for Solange. And she's got it, loves the mask, and she's got a tic-tac-toe. I love it. Yay, Solange. Okay, so yes, that's an awesome hack for the charcoal mask. The other thing you can use it for is if you've got a bee sting or a splinter, it actually pulls it out. It's so amazing. Or if you've got a blemish, like let's say I get those any kind, like I get those kind that you can't really pop and they don't come to a head, but you need it to. So I'll put a little mask on it and sleep with it right on that right wherever the blemish is, and it pulls it out. It's so good. And like Marilyn said, with the salicylic acid, it helps to dry out the surrounding area without drying your skin, because it's not a lot. It's a very, very low percentage, but it actually helps to kind of kill that bacteria around it. So good. So let's see, Marilyn, how are you feeling there?
It feels good. I mean, and how long did the charcoal mask come out? Because I have oily skin and I used to break out a lot, especially here. And honestly, ever since this came out and I've been using it like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, I break a lot less. Like,
yeah.
And
it came out somewhere around when you became a consultant.
Yeah.
Right?
For 3 years. So I usually, because I have oily skin, and I would break out here and here, up here. And
you're kidding, Marilyn, I didn't know that. Your skin is looking really good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that. Nice. You both look great.
It's my favorite.
Your skin has seen some improvements too since you've been using it, right, Jenny? Yeah, it's got such a beautiful glow. I love it.
She is glowing. Look at her. She's
so gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna let it. Are you ready to take it off? Is it dry?
I think so. No, I think it's pretty dry.
Yeah. Now what happens, you guys, is it gets dry and tight to where you can't talk, and that's about when you know, like, it's time to take it off. Now she put a thick coat, so you can't necessarily see the dots, but it doesn't mean it's not working. Like no matter what. Yeah, when you're putting, you could see. Oh yeah, there you go. I could see the little dots there. So the thing is that because it's got a magnetic pull, you're really getting the results just by leaving it on for about 10-15 minutes. So it's so good. And it's fast. So show them how easy it is to take off. And then we're gonna hydrate. And so do you have your moisturizers, Jenny? Okay. All right, so she's gonna put a warm wet washcloth on her face, and she's pressing, and because of that, it's gonna loosen up, and it's going to actually remove the charcoal mask without any tugging. That's important, you guys. No pulling and tugging. Yay, look at that, how easy that is. I love it. All right, awesome. So I'm going to switch screens here just to minimize. Okay. And so here we're going to talk about moisturizer. So now you've cleansed. So on a regular basis, you're going to use your cleanser and your day or night moisturizer. That's your regular routine. Of course, eye cream. So we're going to get to our moisturizer now. And Jeannie's going to just model the moisturizer. Let me see if I can do this. I know, isn't that great? So this is your day moisturizer. your day moisturizer, and then show them the night moisturizer, and your night moisturizer. So the reason why we have two different, here's the night moisturizer. It's in a gray packaging. That's okay, Ginny, I got it. I know I'm spontaneously telling you, I totally threw her off because it's not by her computer, I'm sure. There you go. Okay, so your day moisturizer has a 30 SPF, and your night moisturizer does the repairing. So during the day, you need prevention and protection, and at night, you need repairing. So that's why you need two different moisturizers. I love that we changed that in our time-wise system. And so your the day has the 30 SPF. You can get it without SPF if you want. It's oil-free and hydrates up to 12 hours. And the night one has peptides, also more antioxidants, and encapsulated resveratrol. Excellent for repairing fine lines and wrinkles. And so she's going to go ahead and put her night moisturizer on. But Marilyn and I are a little bit more mature.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. And so we want a little extra. And so see how little she's putting on? You only need a little bit. And she's going to avoid her eye area because you're going to treat your eyes differently. Well, Marilyn and I throw in this little extra step, which is called a lifting serum. It is an advanced lifting serum. You guys, this is freaking Spanx in a bottle, right?
I'm going to get mine right here.
She's like, oh, let me grab it so I can put it on. So after you do your treatment or your cleanser, you put your serum on if you want firming and lifting. And so we put this on. She's going to put it all over her throat because it's important that you're getting firming here as well as your face. So it just takes a few pumps, and then she's going to rub it all over. And this is, like I said, a serum that we add into our regular routine. The TimeWise 3D does not have that because that is for prevention and moderate signs of aging. The repair set has the cleanser just like the TimeWise 3D. I mean, the Miracle set, it has a cleanser and it has a day and night moisturizer. But it's the extra thing that this set has is this lifting serum because it's for more advanced signs of aging. Love, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's like silk. It's silk.
It's like, I know, I love the way it goes on. And like truly it is, the packaging is just so luxurious too. So be sure to keep putting tic-tac-toes every time you get one. All right, so our moisturizer for the repair comes in a jar and it has just a little pump. And just a little goes a long way. So Marilyn's going to put her nighttime repair moisturizer on. And again, a little bit goes a long way. Hydrate. Yep, it has retinol. And it is unbelievable. The little amount. Yep, you got it. Yep, it comes right through that hole. And then now she's going to put it all over, but not her eyes. So let's close this part out with our eye treatments. And I'm going to go ahead and let them do their little night routine and sign them off. Marilyn and Ginny, thank you so much. You were so fun to have on. And then, now, Marilyn, show them the tip of your eye cream real quick before you sign off, before you both sign off. You can hold up your eye cream if you have it. Excellent. Yay. Those are the two eye creams, you guys, and we can't let them sign off without taking care of their eyes. So Marilyn's got the metal tip, and you can either take the cream off and put it on with your finger, or you can use the metal tip if you're feeling puffy, and she can press and blend it that way. Ginny's is very lightweight. Hers, again, is prevention and hydration. I love the feel of it. It's very, very silky and light. And it helps with fine lines and wrinkles, hydrates and brightens. And Marilyn's helps with deeper lines and wrinkles, brightens and lifts and firms. Now, the eye cream is important. So let me tell you about the eye area. This area right here is different skin than this. Just like your body skin is different than your face skin, okay? Your body, you can wear heavy fragrances, lotions, all that kind of stuff because it's tough skin. This you want to be careful with. This even more. This is 45% thinner skin than this. You want to be so careful. So how many of you love the oil-free eye makeup remover? Right? I know. So you shake it, you put it on a little cotton pad, you press, literally, see my full eye of makeup? I could put a cotton pad on let it sit for a second and go like this, and it comes right off. Yay, Norma got another tic-tac-toe. Woohoo! Show Monica. Yay!
Yay!
Charmani.
Can too.
I love that. So oil-free eye makeup remover doesn't leave a greasy feel. It doesn't take tugging. It doesn't burn your eyes. Yay! And so it just comes right off. So this is your cleanser and your moisturizer for your eye area. Okay. All right. Awesome. You guys were so awesome. I'm going to close it out. Everybody say thank you, Ginny and Marilyn.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Okay, you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right. Awesome. Thanks again, you guys. And you can sign off on your own because you're still kind of down here because I can see you. Just so you know, you can sign off of StreamYard. Okay. So wonderful. All right, you guys. So what I want to close out with is that protection step. It's when you're using your skincare system, you've got your cleanse and moisturize in that. But this last part of it, yes, you need an SPF, but sometimes you want just a nice finishing touch of a foundation. And so our foundation, I love. We have a liquid foundation that's oil-free and lightweight, but we also have a CC cream that is crazy popular. Before I move off of the skincare and close it out with the foundation, and the little hack that I have, a little tip I want to tell you about your foundation, is to let you know that our products are 100% guaranteed. So if you get anything and you're not happy with it, it's not right, please don't hesitate to tell your consultant. I don't ever want you to be stuck with something that you're not happy with. The other thing that I want you to be aware of is that all of our products are tested with European Union standard testing. We do not settle for FDA testing. European Union standard is the highest standard in the world, and then we add more tests to it. All of our products are skincare products, are fragrance-free, no dyes, no synthetics, no fragrance, and no parabens. Very safe for age fighting. But if you want absolutely 100% nothing unnatural in your products, we do have a 100% natural line. It's called Naturally. It's brand new. It's incredible. And it's got the EcoCert seal, which is very difficult to get. And we also have botanicals for preteens or people who have sensitivities to age-fighting ingredients. So we have options and we love choices, right? Because we don't believe that skincare is one size fits all. So with that said, we have options for your foundation. We have a liquid foundation that is excellent in coverage, but it's lightweight, and it also has the 3D age-fighting complex in it, and it's oil-free. It is an IntelliMatch product, meaning that the matching is intelligent. It actually is gauged by your undertones, not just your skin color. Very important when matching your foundation, so your consultant can get with you to give you a perfect foundation match. But our favorite is CC cream for those of you who are not makeup wearers. What are we doing right now in quarantine? We're not wearing makeup unless you're having to do a presentation like this, right? But you want to look cute. You want to have a pretty glow. I mean, how long can we stay in our sweats or our jammies and not feel sad or blue, right? And so putting on a little bit of CC cream gives you that pick-me-up. It has a little bit of coverage. BB cream is a beauty balm or a tinted moisturizer. You don't get much coverage with that. So if you're used to using a tinted moisturizer and very light to no makeup, you're going to love this because it's going to feel like you have no makeup on, but you are going to have coverage that makes you look flawless in a sheer way. So it comes in 5 colors, and the CC stands for complexion correction. So you get a little bit of a tint and coverage with a moisturizer type light feel. So good. So that's our CC cream, and it's only $22. Love it. All right, so let's close this baby out. If you did tic-tac-toe or you made a comment and let us know who your consultant is and where you live. Thank you, Marissa, for posting for Solange. So if you did that, your name's going to be in a drawing, and we're going to do the drawing here in just 2 minutes. So let me share with you one more thing. If you loved some of the things and you're thinking, how can I use my gift card that my consultant gave me? I'm going to show you our most favorite way of getting the products. If you say to me, Cindy, you know what? I really do need to clean out my drawers. I need to clean out my cabinet, my cupboard, all the things, hodgepodge of things. I do shop at Sephora or online, and I'm getting a bunch of stuff, and I don't even know what I have. If it's time to clean out, this is the best deal. This is the best set that we have, and this is our Cadillac collection, which it has in it, amazingly, your skincare system is in here, depending on which one you want. The Time-Wise 3D or the Repair comes in here, and the eye makeup remover if you're getting the 3D. Okay, so you get your skincare system, which is your cleanser, day-night moisturizer, and eye cream and eye makeup remover. Then you're getting your microdermabrasion and charcoal mask, or you could get microderm and satin lips if you want it to be all about scrubs. You could do that in here, but you can put your treatment of choice with your microdermabrasion. And then you have your primer and your CC cream. I forgot to tell you about primer, so I'll tell you about that in a second. This is amazing because this bag hangs in the back of your bathroom. It's so portable. It's so cute. These come off. I know. Who doesn't love that? Because it's convenient to work on the counter. It's clear so you can see what's in it. It's roomy to fit more stuff in, and it rolls up for the day you're ready to travel again or just be organized in your bathroom, right? So this right here is our Cadillac collection, and you can customize it the way that you want. I'm going to skip the primer. Your consultant can tell you about that if you want to hear more, but I will tell you it preps your skin and it makes it look so smooth when you put your CC cream on. So it's so good. So that's our Cadillac collection. Let me show you the options. I'm going to do a share screen here, you guys. Hold on a second. You know, I get so excited that I am exhausted when I'm done with these things, you guys. Like, I'm so tired because I'm like, and this is what you get. Hold on. Okay. So this is a cute updated version, you guys. Look, Allison Cummings, thank you for doing this. This is so stinking cute. All right. So right here, that first one, see how it says Cadillac collection? That very first one there is your Cadillac collection. And that is, in fact, I wonder if I can make it the whole screen. Oh, I can. Great. I love it. Okay, so that right there is what I just showed you, the roll-up bag. If you wanted to get that, it's $245. Now, it's normally $266, okay? But it's $245. You can use your $20 gift card you got from your consultant, and you get the roll-up bag for free. Plus, you can get 2 a la carte items anywhere in this bottom middle section. You can get any of those, 2 of them at half price. Yes, that's the steal. That's the best value is that Cadillac collection. The second one is your ultimate, and that's in the middle. The ultimate miracle set, that one is the 4-in-1 cleanser, day-night moisturizer, and eye cream, and the microdermabrasion. That's what makes it ultimate, okay? You get your oil-free eye makeup remover also, which makes it $179. And you get the roll-up bag at half price if you want it. So it's only $17.50. And you get one of these spa bar items in the middle at half price, one of them. So that's a nice little special too, because normally that retails for, let me see that price, it's normally $200. And you're getting it for $179, plus those it unlocks the special of getting the roll-up bag at half price or one of the spa bar items at half price. So love it. If there's anything I'm showing you right now that you like and you didn't write it in your tic-tac-toe before, you can now. And then the last one is the miracle set. If you say, you know what, Cindy, I just want to start small. I really would love to just get a good skincare system. This ultimate miracle set is incredible. It's $110, and normally the full retail value would be $124, but you get it for $110, and you can get the roll-up bag at half price if you get that. And that's only $17.50 for the roll-up bag versus $35. So those are 3 really good set options, and that's what you can use your $20 gift card on. Any of those sets there is what you could use, okay? So let me stop the share screen. And so those are those. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your tic-tac-toe, because this is how you're going to win, okay? I'm going to tell you who our winner is. So our tic-tac-toe winner is Norma Roger. Yay, Norma, congratulations. Yay. Now listen, you guys, there's another way to win. Okay, so she's the one that won from, you guys commented your name and where you were from and any tic-tac-toes. All those went into a drawing. That was the winner, is Norma. And Norma, you are going to get our vitamin C squares. You're going to get 6 vitamin C squares. Those are amazing. Your consultant's going to tell you how to use them because there are like worth, it's their weight in gold, okay? Here's what I want you to do now. I want you to grab your tic-tac-toe, because here's the other way you can win. I want you to write on the bottom 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Number 1, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I want you to answer those 3 questions. Okay, so number 1, and you just write it on there. I'm not going to see it. Just write it on there. Number 1, if you could take any of those sets home, any one of those sets that I just showed you, which would be the one that you would take home? If money were no object and you were like, yes, I want it. It spoke to me. Like, that's really what I want. Whether you're going to get it or not, which would you want? Would it be the Cadillac Collection, loaded? Would it be the Ultimate Miracle Set, which is the Miracle Set and the Microdermabrasion and the eye cream, that middle one? Or would it be the Miracle Set? Okay, the one on the end for 110. So put down Cadillac, Ultimate, or Miracle. Okay, so that's number 1. Put down one of those options. Number 2, the second question is, your consultant, I only covered so much, and she can do a second appointment with you. And what she could do is either a shake up your makeup, where she would go over your makeup bag. You guys could clean out your makeup bag, and she could show you what's right for you, what colors are right for you, all those types of things, and really help you figure out what's right for you in your makeup. And you can do a one-on-one FaceTime. Or you could do a Zoom with some girlfriends all across the country. Don't you have friends, cousins, sisters that maybe you would want to have a private session, and she would send them samples and you guys would do a spa treatment at home, but together on Zoom. So you could do that. Or maybe you would have some people jump on another event that we're doing and do a little online party session with your girlfriends here. So here's how you answer number 2. You could put either FaceTime, Zoom, or event. So what would you want your second appointment to be, so that you can get some free product and connect with your consultant on some other issues or other things you want to cover? Okay, so it's, yeah, sorry, I said it wrong. It's either put shake up makeup or Zoom or group event. Okay, and then lastly, number 3 is, we actually have an opportunity right now to share our business for only $30. The company during this pandemic said we need to give people an option, because there are a lot of people that are needing a side hustle right now. There are a lot of people that are needing to add a little bit of cash or a lot of bit of cash to their income because of all of the loss and the craziness. Or maybe you didn't lose your job, but you're like, dang, I need to stash some cash just in case we don't know what's going to happen moving forward. So they said, we're going to give you an option to be able to do the business for $30. And so for $30, you get a free website and a free credit card processing system to be able to ship orders anywhere in the United States. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, there's a video that's less than 5 minutes that you could watch. And if you'll do that, just put on number 3, watch. That's it. It may not be for you, but you're open. You're okay. So, oh, sorry. I know. Sorry. Put that back up. Number 3, you could put down on there. You could either say, yes, I'm actually curious. I'm really kind of interested. Or you could say, you know, maybe. I don't know if it's for me, but I don't mind hearing information about it. Or no, thanks. Okay. So yes, maybe, or no thanks. And she'll give you that info. And she gets credit when you actually just listen and give your feedback. So that's another great way to support your consultant. We appreciate you guys for supporting your consultants. Oh my gosh, small business owners. So here's how the last drawing is going to work. Will you take a picture of your tic-tac-toe sheet that has the 3 questions also on it? Just take a picture of it and text it to your consultant. When you do, you're going to go into a drawing for my new favorite product. And that is this amazing Panorama mascara. This is my new favorite mascara. And I never thought I would say that, because I love our Ultimate mascara. But this literally does not clump, and it makes your lashes look thick and long. I love this. And we are going to do a drawing for everyone who sends their picture to their consultant. Please do that, because you'll go into the drawing for the mascara. Okay. Now, in closing, I keep saying I'm closing. Okay. Last thing, I promise. Our goal as a team is we are looking to break a state, like I said in the very beginning, and we want to have clients and consultants in every state in the United States. So when you have another opportunity, oops, I did that wrong, but that's okay. You have another opportunity to get a mascara. When you give your consultant 3 women who are over 21, you give her 3 women over 21 that live in a state that she does not live in. So if your consultant lives in New Jersey, when you give her 3 friends or family members, women over 21, that live in a different state, 3 names, and at least one of them jumps on one of our events, that counts for her. She doesn't have to get anything. She didn't even have to communicate if she doesn't want to. But if you have at least one out of those 3 people that you give her jump on an event, you will get a mascara. I'm giving some mascaras away because I love it. So I'm so excited for us to break a state. So will you do that? Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. We are really looking to paint the world pink. We're looking to cheer people up and really encourage women. And this is such a great way to do it, being able to be online, you guys. I love this. And I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a little something. My other tip for the CC cream, by the way, mix it with lotion and rub it on your legs. If you get the deep, very deep CC cream, is our darkest one, very deep. I don't care what complexion you are. If you need to tan your legs before you start wearing shorts and skirts because of the weather, do a little bit of that before you get some color on your legs. And I'm telling you, it looks so natural and so beautiful. Just a little hack to close out the night. Thank you again for coming on, you guys. You all are awesome. Thank you, Norma, for your tic-tac-toes and everybody else who participated. You guys have a great night. Bye.